I am here. Hello. No, my color is playing up. Let's turn the volume of the music down. Let's get SFM open. We will load up the last one, which is right here. Open recent. Get that loaded up. Now I'll move my OBS over here. Hello, WoW. How you doing, man? You good? Let's move the chat. Have the OBS over here just to make sure everything runs smoothly. Cool. You okay, mate? Okay. SFM is loading. Oh my god, don't do this again. It's doing it again. God damn it. Yeah, I'm alright. Go away. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. We just gotta wait for the map to load. Okay, finally. Jesus Christ. Are you gonna load? Or are we just gonna stand? There it is. There it is. Okay, it's finally loaded. So, I don't know if you saw... obviously, you didn't see the stream yesterday, wow. I actually asked the chat on what type of animation they wanted me to make. And, someone said they wanted to watch me make a video about FNAF Security Breach, where Glamrock Freddy doesn't give a flying toots about Vanessa getting chased by Vanny. So that's what we've done. That's basically what I've done anyway. It's not perfect. We're already at the start of it, but that's basically what I've done. This is what we've got so far. I mean, obviously the animation's gonna look a little choppy. You can see it here, but it's there. Like I said, it's not perfect, Alan. And they loop round numerous times. It's very choppy. But it's there. Obviously, we've got to make it look a lot more smoother, and I know how you do that by moving it bit by bit. But it's there, and that's all that matters. Now, what we're going to be doing in this stream is actually fixing up. No, it isn't. Mate, have you not seen one of the endings? If we're going with one of the ending that I am going with, it makes sense. Are you telling me you've never seen that ending? There's an ending where I think it's called the fire escape ending. It's the fire escape ending. It's the one where they're at the fire escape. You know where Vanny and Freddy fight, they fall off a building and then they're dead on the floor, but you can see Vanessa just staring. Staring down. Yeah. I was told to do that. Whoa. I was told to do this, and if we're using that ending as an explanation to why this is happening, yeah. Or how this is possible, here we go. This is why. Yeah, that's the ending we're going for. Okay, the leg shouldn't be like that. Oh, it's because... Does it still have an animation? Hold up. There shouldn't have been, there shouldn't not be any leg animation at this point. Yeah, there isn't. And why is it still I don't get why the leg is still moving. At this point, here, there should be no animation. Maybe if I just... If I delete that key... No, because now there's no leg animation whatsoever. My brain. Want the leg to be straight. Okay, there we go. I think that's fixed the issue. But now we move it up to around about the 30-second mark. No, wait, no, we don't want that. We want that. There. Okay. And then we want this here and here. We want that to be higher. Okay, so that leg animation is fine. You see how it like kind of like bends back into place? That's the kind of leg animation we want. So now if we do this and this, we copy these keys. We delete that key. And then we come over here. Put in this key. Paste them in. Up. Why is the leg like that? Hold up. Undo. The leg shouldn't be there. Hold on. You wanna know why? You wanna know why it was like that? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. Where am I? What is going on with the... Hold up. Okay, the leg seems to have just bent itself. Okay, now there's no... Oh, man. What have I got? What have I done? Now there's, like, no leg animation. You see, like... What have I done? Clearly. I'm trying to move the camera away so I can see. It's like all of the animation that I have made for the leg just is gone. I don't get what I've done. But so the leg is moving, but it's not. We might just have to reload this back up from a previous state. Because I don't know what I've done, but for some reason the leg is just... The whole leg animation just does not exist anymore. Unless I try and recreate the whole entire animation. Yeah, see, look, there's no animation for the leg at all. Like, it starts off fine. Right? Like, but at a certain point, it just doesn't start off fine. From where? I don't know. So from about here, the leg animation just ceases to exist. In a way, Okay, we're gonna reload this from a better state. It's gonna take a while to load, but I don't know what I've done, but for some reason half of the leg animation that we had was just gone. Like, it just doesn't exist. Like, if we come here, you'll see what I mean. There is a leg animation, right? You see? There is... It's not the best, but there is movement. But yet, for some reason, during that clip, there wasn't. Which I don't particularly get. And the way we do this is by splitting this up. Deleting that. Deleting that. No! I click this one. Delete that. Expand this out. Right. And now we come into here. We click on... If it would let me. Why? Oh, I know why. Click on it. Come into here. Okay. So... Here. 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 And here. There's no animations from up this point, so we can now just get rid of these, right? I'm hoping if we delete that. Okay. Then we'll come over here. Actually, wait, we'll come into here. We'll come to this root transformation here to stop any of the movement from happening. And when we do that, it's by clicking delete. So now it should just stay in place. And then it'll be the same thing for, say, here. We put in a waypoint. We then do this one, 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 and this one. We delete those. I'm hoping we don't screw this up. Like we did just now. Okay, so now if we play the animation, there will be no movement. They just stop. Which is what we want. I want it to stop. Okay, we want this to disappear. Right. So by this point here, I would like this top part of the leg to be there. And then it'll be the exact same with this part of the leg. Try and flatten out the leg as much as possible, straighten out the leg as much as possible. Okay, and then we come back here to said root transformation. Well, actually, no, to here. Now we come to the root transformation, and we raise it up. So hopefully now that should look a little better. I mean, okay, there is no animation because it just kind of like plops back, you see? Don't know why it goes back on itself. It should not go back on itself. But it does. Which I guess ain't really too much of an issue. And now we actually just make an animation. So we have the leg in place. So now we just try and make it as smooth as possible, right? And it'll be the exact same thing of this. So hopefully now, if we watch that... Okay, so the leg, it does have an animation. However, it's not the cleanest animation. But what we can do now is just click these, copy the keys, come over here, paste in the keys. Although I would thought we could do that, but if we do that, the leg just teleports itself. I don't quite get why the leg does that, but the leg does that. You know what I think we need to do? I think... Should we make it so that instead of it being like this, we have like Vanessa like bent over, like trying to catch her breath from running? You know how like when we are exhausted, we like put our hands on our knees and we go. At least I do that anyway when I'm exhausted. I don't know about anyone else. That could be a simpler option than just having leg animations that just pop out of nowhere. Hold up. We need to see how it looks from this perspective, because yeah, see, she just pops out of nowhere. So the way we do that is we come over to the root transformation. We put in some sort of like animation, so she just casually goes up. Like, or should I say gradually goes up. There you go. So now it's kind of put to a halt. However, I still am not quite satisfied with the leg animation or the leg work, because it they shouldn't be at the same like area. Like this leg here. Let's go back. Hold up. Uh-huh. Right, before it starts doing what I need it to do... Okay, so this leg is forward. Okay, so that leg should be fine. It's this leg that seems to be the issue. Because they like kind of just like meet up at the center. So I feel like we need to add some sort of like animation to stop that from happening. Like with this part of the leg here. So again, just gradually add in some movement. What the hell is moving? What the hell? Okay, so that is right. Right. We'll go through it frame by frame. Now, I feel like the legs should be here. Right? Like, at this point, the legs should be there. And I feel like they are kind of bent. Alright. So we will do what I said we will do. Obviously, there's going to be some arm work we got to obviously, you know, focus on as well. At this point, we kind of want... Okay. Kind of want this part of the leg to be like this. And then like that. And it'll be basically the exact same as this leg. So we'll do that just by... Copying. Hopefully, please do not break. Paste. It breaks. Okay, of course. Of course it breaks. Right, okay, we've made a mistake, first of all, because we don't have it so that it is here, and then we come over here, have a spine like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Obviously, as I said, the arm movement is going to be a bit janky. because the arms haven't been really animated yet. They've still got the animation for the running pose. We just try to make it so it looks like she's breathing. Okay, now the arms from this point, we do not want them to be animated at all. Because we want them, by this point, yeah. Okay. Kind of wish there was a way I can get rid of the flashlight, but I can't. So that's going to have to stay where it is. Okay, how does this... The arms are going moving slightly. Why are you doing... No, I said this arm, right? This arm. And it'll be the exact same on this side. Okay, hopefully that should now look better. I hope. Still not perfect. Like, especially, you know, the way it just, like, jitters. You see, I like the animation of how she gets crouched. Like, I think I've done a pretty good job on that. I just don't like the fact that if you look here, here, basically, she just, like, teleports there. Like, you see, kind of, like, jumps forward. Which I do not like. And there is a way we can fix that if we come back over to the root transformation. And then, yeah, so from here, get rid of these keys. Delete them. And then up to this point, we can have a kind of like that, I guess. Hopefully that now should have fixed the issue if I just teleport in there. I'm hoping. Okay, so that she no longer teleports there, which is a good sign. We'll save it. And now we got to do the annoying part of actually starting to animate Freddy. Now, the way we do that is if we come back over here. Come up to the first frame. Here, can now just unclick all of these. So as you can see, the camera one is actually from Freddy's perspective. We sorted that out in the first camera. In the first part. There's a stupid microphone, but we shouldn't be able to see it because it's first person perspective. What? Why are you not? Oh, it's because I haven't. That'll be why. I was like, what? Why are you not? But that, indeed, would be why. I'm trying to make it this part of the animation here, so it looks like Freddy is pointing. Don't know how well we could do that. I just realized he has 4 fingers. Huh. Okay, so by this point, I can't remember what. Wait, which finger has it got? The thumb, okay. So we want the thumb by this point to be down here. So the exact same thing we've done here, we now do for the rest of the fingers. There we go. So now it kind of looks like he's pointing, which is, you know, what I want. Now, we also want him to look down, but I don't know. Is it connected to the head joint? Okay, it is. Cool. So, if we start... the animation of here at 0. Start that by, I guess, this point here. Or we could have it here. We want his head to be looking about, I guess. Let me just make sure that's right. Yeah, it's going to look a little weird. It is going to look a little weird. Wait, we can't see anything because of the nose. Yeah, the nose. Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. The camera doesn't show anything here. Wait, Hold up. Okay. Camera 1. I guess we could move it. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we can move it. Why is... No, the camera shouldn't be fixed there. Okay, so it's getting there. It's getting there. We need the field of view here to be about that. But we can actually now see his head. Actually, too bad you can't really see his fingers. We can if we do it this way. Okay, so we want to actually, I guess, delete this key. It's very slow. It's very, very, very slow. I'll give it that. It takes 5 seconds for all of this to happen. Or should, wait, no, wait, 7 seconds. Okay, so we can actually see like the hand animate itself now, which I kind of like. I like the way the hand animates itself. However, again, it's very slow. Still shouldn't be that slow. See how slow that is? I don't understand why it's that slow. So unless we change it so it's 1 second to 1.5 seconds. Yeah, okay, so it's much faster. I am starting to understand, mate. Don't worry. This is a lot more complicated than you think. Okay. So good. Now we just got to have it so that the head moves wherever that head is. The hell is the head joint? There it is. Right, hopefully now it's not. Okay, much better. Much faster. Which is good. That's what we want. However, I still don't feel like we need the FOV to be out as much as it is. What the hell is this key? There we go. That's better. Obviously, we have to make sure that the camera is not rotated. Hey, Hannah. You okay? Okay, we don't want to see his grippers. Why are you stressed? Go to bed then. It's 10 o'clock at night. Are you crazy? Yeah, that's the chat. Say hi. If you keep seeing me look away from a screen, that's why. I'm looking at a chat. Okay, so we have somewhat something starting to get decent. We do also have to add voicing to this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for the voicing. I have no clue. Okay, we want the camera to be in the exact same position as it is here. Or at least somewhat in a similar position. So what we do is we come over here, click on Glove Up Ready, click on this, well, actually the camera. And then we copy this frame, key, we come over here, we come here, over here, camera. The very first frame, we paste it in, like so. So now it should basically be... No, it isn't. Wait, what? I think it's also got something to do with the FOV, right? Hold up. Does it have something to do with the FOV? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so somewhere along here, oh my voice, somewhere along here, it like, for some reason the camera just like jolts. We look, we take it back a bit, go scene by scene. Oh, never mind, apparently we can't go scene by scene. Well, it does, the camera jolts for some reason. I don't get why. Like, the cameras should be in the exact same position. Wait. Should be in the exact same position. How, why is it? I don't understand why it's moving. I want the camera to be in the exact same area, but for some reason it just jolts. You see, look. That I do not understand why it jolts. Yeah, I don't get why it just jolts like that. It should be in the exact same position, unless it's something to do with the head, which could be a reason. Hold up. Is it to do with the head? No, the head has no animation whatsoever. So it has nothing to do with... The only other thing I can think of is delete this key. No, because now it definitely just jolts. Yeah, see, now it just definitely jolts. I don't understand why the camera has done this. Oh. Unless we could do this. We can copy this key, come over to here, with a camera, and then for this very key, we paste that in. Nope. Well, I think it's in the same area, just a different POV, right? Or field of view. How do I... Ah! I swear there's a way you could say it. Wait, is there no way you can... Hold up, let me search this up. Oh yeah, SFM. So it doesn't say anything. Okay, it doesn't look like there is actually anything that we can do to fix that. I'm guessing the reason why it looks like it just jolts is because of, you know, there's no animation for Freddy's arm at this point. That is my guess. So I think we can fix that out. We can sort that out by copying a last frame. Well, actually, we don't even need to copy a last frame. We just need to make it so that the arm moves back down. Nope, it's still jittery. what I need to do is add in a clip, say here, place this clip in here, and then I'm pretty sure if we press J, does it join it? No, I know there's a way you can merge clips together. Oh yeah, here. And then we'll do the exact same thing with these ones as well. Merge. So it's all just one solid clip. Oh wait, this one solid clip, why is there no animation? Like, there's no... Wait, did I just remove the animation that we just made? I think I've removed the animation. But the first part of the animation is there. But none of the other is this. I know, Rainbow Steve, it's fine. Okay, now it's there. So this does have to be a separate clip, because we'll be having Freddy walk over to this area here. That's what I want. But I don't quite understand. Oh, yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? When it comes to here, the camera jump. You see? The camera jump is... I don't know why it does that. There we go, that's fixed it. Okay, that's fixed the camera jump. So now there's... Basically, the reason why there was a camera jump is because it was double pointed. Like, double pinned here. Which, now we seem to have fixed the issue. What the hell was... How do I just move... Oh, what? The hell have I done? Like, everything just goes straight up to max. What? What have I done? No. We want this at... I don't understand. What have I done? Well, am I in a loop? Okay. Right. So we figured out... Well, at least I thought I had figured out a camera jump. But apparently not. Fair enough. Oh no, it has. It's fixed it for this part, but not here. Hey, Brian. What? I'm confused. Why did I think you were a monster? What? Okay. You okay, Ryan, mate? Well, you cannot protect camera for the viewpoint where you come. What? Is it because it's... Ah, I think that's why. Okay, so now we want... We've never met, but he used to date my sister. What? No. I've been speaking to him for years. He used to date my sister. Right, so if I merge these clips now, would these... Yeah, so the animation does not exist. Like, the animation for the first clip does, but the animation for the second part of it doesn't. Okay. Alright, let me search this up. Yeah, it is. It is. later after the animations have been added. If you create a whole and add a new scene with different characters and merge the first to a new clip, you'll lose everything that was in the new clip. If you plan to use a second clip later, it's best just to expand existing clips. If you want to expand that are in a second clip, in the first clip, copy and paste the animation sets from the second clip into the first clip before merging. Okay, so basically what it's telling me is I have to copy all of the animations again. Which this wouldn't be an issue if the camera angle wasn't screwing up. See how like the camera angle just jolts? And I don't want it to do that. I want the camera angle. The only thing I can think of is again trying to just copy this key. I have no clue what you're saying, remember, Steve. No, I don't know what you're saying. Why are you... What the hell is happening? Why can I not... Okay, there you go. Okay, I want it to transition smoothly into the second camera. But it just doesn't exist. Like, you can see there's just like a cut here. So unless I do that, how does that look? There's barely any difference. I'm hoping that now works. You can see there's quite a... Okay. If I could set... I got an idea. You know how I managed to create a working laptop. It's a lot harder than you think, mate. I don't even know why you'd want to do that. Okay, that feels about right. Mate, I really... Wait. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Roleplay. Bro, I gotta try and make this identical somehow. I don't know how. You would think if I were just to, say, for example, copy this. Mate, I really do not know what you're... You have lost me ages ago. Are you crazy, by any chance? Like, you have completely lost me. I can tell. I really do not know what you are doing or saying. He clearly is, wow. He clearly is. I really do not know what you're trying to accomplish here. Okay, I think that might have fixed it. Or if there is, it's barely noticeable. Like, barely. Would I write? Neither. Oh my god, but his head doesn't move. Okay. Yeah, his head isn't attached to his body, which doesn't make any sense. What do you mean you can see the clouds? Like, the head isn't attached. Well, no, it seems like it is. Oh no, it's not. It's not attached. Okay. So I think... I ain't gonna mute you. You're just really confusing me. Rainbow Steve, I'm respectfully asking you to stop now, please. You're spamming way too much. Add an egg. No, Squaggle. No, I'm not. Well, look at that. Everyone's here. Why? There we go. That's what I was trying to hope to achieve. Because I haven't done it yet. Here, I can do it now. Give me 1 sec. Let me log onto YouTube. Shut up, phone. There you go. You are no longer a moderator. I'm sorry, Squaggy. You know you shouldn't have told me. I would have just forgot. I honestly God would have forgotten. Industrialist. Yes. Okay, this is going to look a bit janky. It's going to look a bit weird. Because there's no animation put into it. But there's movement. Which is very... But now we just got to add the animation and the noises for the movement and that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna add an egg. I don't even think you can add egg. See, he just like casually slides. No, we are not add egg. So what we do now is we come into Chrome, we search up FNAF, Ramble, animatronic, moving sound. Is there a hold up. Okay, we might have to do this. I don't know if that is one of them moving though. Why? Why do you want me to add an egg so badly? Okay, fine. I'll try and throw an egg in. I'll try and throw an egg in, okay? I don't know if we can, but I'll try. That's not what we want. I am looking it up. I don't think there is one. There's that, which is the FNAF 1. But is there a way to... We know you can't hear it. Because I have the desktop audio muted. Here, let me change that. Where is OBS? Wait. This is not OBS. This is... OBS is over here, that's why. Over here. Oh my god, I am changing everything. Uh-huh. To actually shrink that down. No! Oh my lord. Trying to move OBS over here. There we go. Desktop audio with music. And then... Look at this Inception. Okay. We are good. I don't know where the chat's gone though. But the chat itself has just disappeared. Yeah, OBS chat is just gone. Okay, I guess I'll have to just check the chat from my phone. I'll have to change that. If you want to play original novel, go ahead. You all could do it in the chat. I ain't taking part. Where the hell's Chrome? Where the hell is Chrome now? What? It's saying Chrome's open, but it's not open. What the hell? Okay, we'll close it then. Where is it then? What? Oh, it's all the way down there. Boom. Got it. Never mind. No, I do not. There we go. See, here's the thing. We've got the FNAF 1. I want to make it accurate. Okay, that's what I want. But now how do I download it? Would you rather have no legs or no arms? No. Why do I have to download this thing called voice mod? So annoying. I am not downloading a voice mod and having to pay premium. Yeah, mate, but then I can't download the audio. If I do it that way. Because it has to be a certain thing. We've got a text-to-speech soundboard.
Freddy.
We don't want that. Shut up. See, we've got this, like you said, but I can't. I can't download it. That's the issue. And we found this, but I have to download a stupid ass application in order for me to install it, which I don't want to do. Oh wait, no, I don't. Never mind. We're good. We're all good. Bye, Rainbow Steve. We found the audio. Okay, and now we come into Audacity. Libraries. His PC. Downloads. Okay. If you don't know how to add audio into SFM, this is how you do it, by the way. It's annoying, but this is how you do it. You go to File, you go to Export Audio, Export to Computer. You want it as an MP3 file at 48 Hz. You come into close it down, now that it's saved. You load up Steam. Are you going as well? You go to Manage, Browse Local Files. Are you going as well, Scrabble? Alright, mate. See you later. Okay, and then you come into... Put it into TF. And then into Sound. And then you open up your other file. File Explorer. You get the order you just made. I don't know which one it is. Oh, are you all just leaving me? Fair enough. Oh, well, I was saying, okay. So now that's added into there. We should now be able to come back into SFM, close team down. Come back into SFM, wherever that is. Where the hell is SFM gone? What? Where the hell is this? What? Huh? Huh? Where is it? Like SF. Do not know. I don't know where my SFM has gone. Fair enough. But my SFM is just gone. Where is it? I don't understand. It says it's running, but I don't know where it's running at. I, I really do not know where my SFM has gone. Like, it's showing up like it's still there. I just don't know where the hell it's gone. Only one instance of the game can be running out of time. Yeah, I gathered that, but where is it? Okay, I just saved it, so hopefully now if we load up SFM again... Oh... I'm having a seizure. I don't know what was happening. For some reason, it just would not load. Okay, good. It did save. Good. Right. Okay, now we can go. Now we're back on track. And now you scroll down to the sound here. You go down to music. You right click. You go to add track. Where is it? No, add clip to track. Sorry. And then you go into the files that we just did. So this one. Well, that's how you add audio, but for some reason it's not coming through. Wait. Let me quit without saving real quick. Go back into Audacity. I'm pretty sure. That is how you do it. I am right. I know that's how you do it. (16-bit 4410 khz dot. Oh, it needs to be a .wav file. Okay, we saved it as a MP3. You want to open it? This. File. Export audio. Export to PC. Desktop YouTube vids. Okay. We want it as a WAV file, which is here. 440 gigahertz. Signed. Click export. Cancel. No. We load back up Steam again. We do the exact same thing as we've done before. Manage. Browse local files. Game. TF movies. Sound. And then we come into here. File Explorer. YouTube vids. Right, which one is it? It needs to be the .wav file. I don't know which one is which. Which one is which? Hold on. Properties. That's the MP3 file. This is the WAV. This must be the WAV one, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's this one, the bottom one. We now we load a backup SFM. It should work. Sorry, I am playing with a board of blue tack because it's funny. Once we've got the audio set in, I'll probably end the stream here because we have been streaming for 2 hours. Right, and now we do the exact same thing as we've done before. We click here. We click music. I clip the track. This one. There you go. And now there's actual movement. There's actual sound. Now there's actual sound, which is what we want. See? Obviously, it's still janky, still a work in progress. But now we're adding sound into it, which is good. And then also, if we want to, we can add an overlay. Now, the way that we add the overlay is if we come onto Chrome. FNAF 1. Ready. Overlay. Find an image. Freddy. View. We can find an image. Freddy POV. Maybe no. We need to find because we see it. The intro scene. I can't. Hey, look, it's a statue I got. I don't know if we can find it. It's a very specific thing I'm looking for. We were looking for and you know in the security breach when you first obviously after you watch the introduction scene, and you see the boot up screen. Kind of like this. We need the actual whole entire thing. See, we need this. This is what I want. This might be the only way I can do it. So I save this image. I can edit the image on my phone. Give me 1 sec. This is where I post all my thumbnails. I'm gonna have to edit the image on my phone. Just so we can get that thing over it. So give me a second. Give me a second whilst I work on this. If I do this, what would it get rid of? Nope. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do it that way. What would you call that? I don't know what you would call that. Oh, okay, I just found it. I found the image that I need, however... It has a black background, which I want to remove. Alright, sorry. Again, give me 1 second whilst I try and figure this out. Because I'll show you what I've got. This is what I've got so far. However, the black background is kind of screwing me over. Hmm. I've tried to do what I can. There you go. I think I've done it. Well, I've done what I can. Now we come down to here to overlay. We right click overlay, add clip to track. Material overlay effect. Okay. Show an element viewer. Overlay color of material. Come here. Oh yeah, wait. We have to, hold up. We have to add it in. Right. I'll show you what I've done then. This is the best I can get it. That. There is going to be, obviously, you know, black boxes and... It's not going to look the best, but that's what I could get. Now if we open up Steam again, go to Manage, Browse Local Files, Game, TF, and I guess we could do Media. Hopefully now, if we do this, hold up. TF. Rescan. Before it's been cool. Wait, does that have to be a VMT? Hold up. Node.vmt file. Okay, I think it has to be a VMT file. Which means we're gonna have to do this all again. Unless we save it and then load it back up. Because once I've got that overlay in, hopefully, fingers crossed, it should work. You're right, it's not too bad. However, I kind of just wish it was perfect. It is what it is, though. We've got what we got. Now, I kind of hope it's here. I mean, we could just do this. I'll show you the image that I found. Yeah, this is what I found. Yeah, it needs a VMT. Oh, I'm hoping we could try just get this to work. What is a VTM file? Wait, what do you mean it can't load? What do you mean failed? Really? I'm trying to get a VTF file. Okay, well that doesn't exist anymore. Sure, thanks. Yeah, see, it doesn't exist. I generally don't think we can. I'm really starting to think I don't think I can. I don't know what that just added. Mac Lamrock Endo VOT. No. You know what we might have to do? We just might have to do static. I've used static before. Where the hell is it? I swear I've used static before. Oh, and SFM just crashed. Thanks. It just crashed. I don't want to use static, but I might have no choice. Actually, wait, maybe we could find Steam. We could find maybe something on Steam. Hold up. Yeah, but does it have the overlay? It don't look like it does. So we might just have to. Hey, welcome back, mate. We might just have to use the static overlay. Apparently it doesn't exist, but it does. FNAF GMSTA cam static. There it is. That's what we were looking for. Now, ideally, again, I'd rather this be for the whole entire... We have to use the static. I don't want to use the static, but we have to use the static. Unless, hold up. Wait. No. Yeah, we have to use static. The cam static. That's okay. It's not the worst thing to ever exist. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't look... Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Cool. Okay, so I just realized... There you go. So that's definitely a bit too close. So we can just pretend these don't exist. Okay, cool. We're definitely getting somewhere. So we want, at this point, the arm to go like that. And the hands to be like that. And like that. Just kind of telling her to stop. Why is she so big? Like, look how tall she is. She's like she doesn't need to be that tall. I kind of wish we could have the light following Freddy's eyes. Let me search this up. You just drag and drop them onto a light, like other things. You have to open the plus, hide the all on the light, then place a certain bone from the model onto the light's transform. But the light isn't following. You see, the light is still all the way down there. Or is it? Like, I don't see the light. Okay, there is light. Yeah, the light isn't following. Unless we make a whole new... We could make a whole new light. Try it that way. Okay, one thing I've noticed is that this is now slow again. Yeah, you see, I kind of most importantly for this part, we want to add in a new light. Drag in that new light. Have it so that it follows Freddy. Have the intensity bobbed up. So I'm hoping now it should. It doesn't look like it is following, does it? Yeah, it definitely ain't following. Let's try it, tie it to the root. Yeah, no, it's definitely not following. Hmm. I don't. I don't know why, but it isn't following. Like, no matter how hard I try, it is coming along nicely, you're right. The issue is, I'm trying to get the light to follow Freddy, but the light isn't doing that. I'm trying to get it so it lights up this whole area. But for some reason, the light just, no matter what I try and search up, it's still telling me the same thing. The light just isn't lighting. Like, it isn't following it. Like it's supposed to. Like, there is light. You can see it. There's light here. Like, the animation model is showing, you see here, it's showing that it's tracking it. But it isn't actually moving. Which I don't get why. Like, it's... You can see here, it's showing that it's moving. Again, the only other thing I can think of is just manually doing it myself. Like, manually animating it myself. Which I shouldn't have to do. So the only way I can think of doing that is coming over here, moving the lighting so that it comes over here. See, now there's lighting there. You see it? Oh. What the hell? What the hell? Huh? What? Okay. It's like it's stuck there now. Wait, has it? Bruh. It's just decided to work. It just is. Okay, sure. So now what I'm thinking of doing, it's going to be a little complicated to do, but when it looks up at about here, we can add in 2 new lights. New light. New light. Manually drag the lights into here. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Have it so that just basically her eyes look like they glow. Just a little bit. I mean, we can't... For some reason, we can't see it. But as you can see, there is light here. I just don't know why the light isn't showing. If you set the minimum distance of a light to behind an object, the object won't be considered for a light's shadow range. I think what also might be ruining it is this. The intensity of this light. Okay, we're getting somewhere with it. Oh, what the hell is staying there? I don't know what is... I generally think my SFM is bugged. Okay, so you can see that the eyes here are like this red outline on it. You see? What is volumetric intensity? I don't know. Cut on, cut off. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to deal with that. Which is kind of annoying. But that's what we'll have to deal with. So this is what, for our animation, we've got so far. Of course, we're missing sound, we're missing cues, we're missing everything. We've got what we've got. It's basically been a 3-hour stream, so I'm gonna end it after we've seen this. See, there's a red light that I saw, like right here. You see this red light here? I don't know what light that is. Like, I don't know where that's from. It's like it's way that earlier than it should be, you see? Like it spawns in from the start of the clip. Which I don't know why it does that. Like, it shouldn't. Okay, hopefully that's now fixed that issue. No, it has not, because now it's even brighter. I don't... Okay. There you go. That's fixed it. Now there isn't one. Now there's just not some random red light. Okay. Well, that's it for this stream. It's been a 3 hours long. Jeez, man. 3 hours long using SFM. The animation is coming along pretty well. A lot quicker than I thought it would have done, to be fair. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the stream. It was fun. We will be doing this again tomorrow. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next stream.